Protesters are preparing for winter with secure shelter seen here, but elsewhere Occupy construction is getting the cold shoulder. Here's News 4's Anthony Kanji with more on that. Anthony.
Well, Victoria, Occupy movements around the country could really be affected when the winter starts to roll in. But here in Buffalo, as you mentioned, the protesters will be staying warm after a dome went up to help keep them warm. And as of now, the city hasn't stopped them.
That strange sight you're seeing in the middle of Niagara Square, it's called a geodesic dome, made of materials given by an anonymous donor to help protesters stay warm in the winter. It's a sign that the Occupy protesters are here to stay and that they have the support of the city.
Buffalo is very unique. It's very unique because in all of the country, to my knowledge, there isn't another Occupy situation like we have here.
Washington, D.C.'s occupiers didn't have as much success with their attempts to build a wooden structure to stay warm. Police moved in yesterday when demonstrators ignored a deadline to take it down and made more than 24 arrests, even using a bucket truck to pluck some protesters from the top of the structure. And by the end of the day, it was torn down.
Now, the Buffalo Occupiers also got a boost from the community. Last night, local unions and organizations held a fundraiser at the Pearl Street Grill. Now, in terms of what they plan to do for when the snow really starts to fly here, the city and the protesters both said last week they're working together to find a spot for the occupiers to relocate. Anthony Kanji, News 4 Wake Up.